Hello everybody and welcome to my nightmare. Until You Fall. Until You Fall is a game like many others, mainly based on RNG. Yes, I did have to search up what the acronym stood for exactly. It stands for Random Number Generator, meaning the game is set up on random variables, which makes the game unpredictable in a sense. In this game it works by giving you random enemy combinations and random level designs, as well as random upgrades to choose from after defeating said enemies. For comparison, I suppose you could use a game like Slay the Spire. Well, let's get into the story and my experience with the game. You get awoken, for lack of a better word, by a female voice. She informs you that the world has been infected by a sort of virus that is turning warriors aggressive. You are the last one standing. You fight your way through a few levels of enemies before meeting this beast. New objective: survive. Spoiler alert, you don't. So the voice, named Agatha, transports you to her lair. From there you can upgrade and change your weapons as you unlock them, as well as change the difficulty of the game. I chose Challenger, of course, because I'm trash at video games. Then you continue through the portal to start the game, or a run if you will. A run consists of 18 levels and 3 bosses, so 21 levels in total. I was doing fine on my first run until I met this guy a few levels in. What the freak is you? Hello? I thought I did that well, but I guess I did not. I died. Yeah, bro. I have fallen apparently. He wasn't even a boss, just a new enemy they introduced. You are nothing, sir. You are nothing. You are nothing to me, sir. You are nothing. You are nothing, sir. You are nothing. I died twice in a row to this guy. On my third run though, I somehow actually defeated him. Good fuck, bro. Dude, this game's hard, bro. I gotta concentrate for that shit. Even got to the first boss, the creature from before. But this time I came prepared. Oh, sorta. I mean, I won on my first try. I got him, bro! Oh, yeah, first try. Wait, did I get him? Did I even get him? Yeah, okay, I got him. He managed to escape though, so now we hunt him down. Shit. Oh my god, that was tough. That's what I call a tough opponent, bro, right there. Holy shit. That was tough. Dude, this game is tough. Oh, I'm sweating like a goddamn pig in here, bro. Oink oink, you might say.
I'm Peppa Pig.
After defeating a boss, you enter the next phase of levels with new enemies introduced. Ranged enemies called Spellweavers and empowered versions of the Knights. Okay, one more. What the fuck? I'm sweating so much right now. Like when I take this headset off, I'm just gonna be cool of sweat in my room. Somehow I managed to get all the way to the second boss on my third run. The creature is a scaredy cat, so it revives 2 empowered captains. And they brutally beat my ass. Well, back to base. Oh, bro.
I have restored a few more weapon runes. I think you will like them.
I think I was supposed to die a lot more than what I did. I needed to get good. Epic training montage initiate. Well, we defeated them and got the first level in the third phase before I got my ass handed to me. Oh, I had 2 of those big chunky boys. I actually got my ass handed to me a few times, enough for me to even start doing my own flourish. Just you and I, come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. But of course, not before long I got impatient, and with that came rage. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I really hit him like 15 million times, like the red slash and everything. How is that fair? You saw me hit it perfectly, bro. That's not even fair in any way. You literally saw me hit it perfectly, bro. You saw me hit it perfectly, bro. Perfectly. That's not even fair. That's not even funny, bro. That's not even fair. It's literally not even fair. What the fuck? That's so stupid, bro. If we roll back the footage, you would see that I hit it perfectly. What the hell, bro? It drove me to do something I'm not quite proud of. But come on, at this point I had 6 hours of footage to look through. Yes, I know, it isn't pretty. But if it makes you feel any better, I didn't even manage to defeat the final boss. I got to the boss, but... Fuck me, bro. So I decided to let the end of the game be up to you to discover. Definitely a creative choice on my part, not something that was forced upon me. And now what we've all been waiting for. A dumb idiot explains gameplay mechanics. At this point you've most likely already seen me fight, so let's go over it real quick. You can use up to 2 weapons at a time. These weapons can be used to either deal damage or parry incoming attacks. Blue indicators pop up that shows you where you need to place your weapon and how to angle it to parry and the incoming attack. A successful parry will deplete a percentage of the enemy's defense. Between these attacks you can also hit the enemy, which will deplete defense as well. Besides this, you also have a dash that can both deplete defense as well as stun the enemy. Once the enemy's defense is depleted, it will give you prompts that show which direction you need to slash the enemy in order to give health damage to the enemy. Each weapon has an ultimate ability as well. I mainly use the standard sword, which has the ultimate ability called the Bulwark, which gives you a bit of extra defense for a while, allowing you to be hit more before dying. There are in total 10 enemies in the game. Lesser Husks are the weakest enemy with slow attacks, little defense and health. Unraveled Husks are the upgraded version of the Lesser Husk. Have a little more health and defense as well as a little better attacks. These 2 enemies can be seen as the minions of the game, I suppose. Then you have the Rokari Knights. The Knights are equipped with a sword and fast attacks, as well as a full health bar and a good amount of defense. Rokari Captains are big dudes with a powerful hammer and a shield, which makes them efficient at blocking your attacks. They also have 2 full health bars. Then we arrive at the ranged enemy, the Rokari Spellweavers. They don't have a lot of defense or health, but they can attack you from a distance and they enjoy hiding behind other enemies, which makes them incredibly annoying. Then there's the Empowered Knights. They're knights, but faster, redder and have more health. After taking half their health off, they power up and attack you with even faster attacks. The Rokari Honor Guard. There's 2 of them in the game. They appear in the second boss fight. They're basically just like captains, but more powerful. The Empowered Captains. They're basically like the Honor Guard, but a tiny bit different to my understanding. The Empowered Spellweavers. They're Spellweavers, but has more health, are faster, and are annoying as fuck. Last but not least, we have the Ether Horror. It's the main antagonist of the game and also the first and last boss of the game. Upgrades. After defeating a level, you get to choose between 3 upgrades to continue your current run with. There's a lot of different upgrades, so let me talk about just a few. You can get upgrades for your weapons, which uses up upgrade slots. You can refill your health, get more health, or even sacrifice health for powerful upgrades. If none of your offered upgrades suit you, you can also sometimes just receive more Ether, which you can use in the layer to permanently upgrade your weapons or buy new weapons. At the start of the game I stuck to having as much health as possible, but as I got better I started sacrificing health left and right. Back at the layer there's a plethora of weapons that you can unlock. Now while I played the game with just a standard sword and dagger, I felt drawn to this weapon here since it reminded me of a hidden blade. I used to be a big fan of Assassin's Creed before they ruined it. The weapon looked super cool, but it was awkward to maneuver, especially for parrying. There's actually also two-handed weapons in the game. I tried the hammer out. It was very powerful, but again felt awkward to use. Very hard to parry, especially the fast attack. But as a true storybook hero, I also had to try if you could play the game with one weapon. So I readied up my sword and went out like the king of Camelot.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
You didn't scare me, I was asleep.
And to my surprise, the game is also very easily playable with just one hand. So if you have an injured hand like me, this game is still playable. Got no hands? Well then strap the controllers to your feet, I suppose. Since I felt like I cheated by finishing the game in the relaxed difficulty, I decided to try my luck with the hardest difficulty, Relentless, and it went surprisingly well. This game is definitely a well-made game, but it isn't really my cup of tea. These types of RNG games never have been, but I still really enjoyed my time with it, and I implore you to try the game yourself, at least until you fall. I need a 2, maybe 5 month break from this goddamn game. Shit.